What's up, you guys? Optimus Prime here doing another Transformers figure review on the Transformers 4 Age of Extinction Evolution 2-pack Optimus Prime. We have the 1984 version right over here, and we do not have the 2014. This was sent to me in my P.O. box. Big thanks to Alfonso. He gave this figure to his son, and then he shot this one over my way. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I actually was interested in this 2-pack, but I did not want the other version of Optimus Prime that is missing, which I'm very happy about, so that worked out well. And if you're trying to get your Transformers figures, you can get it Big Bad Toy Store. Big. Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below. So coming around the side of the packaging, just says white Transformers right over there, and then you get the both Optimus Primes over there on the back, and all these blueprints and everything really cool. And for a quick comparison, here's a first evasion mode Optimus Prime Voyager class figure. You can see there's just slight differences over here, but we get some blue flames right there, and then some yellow on the grill, and I don't know, a different placed Autobot logo, but that's really about it. There's not a ton of differences between this figure over here and the Classics Optimus Prime either, but this looks a lot cooler to me. Anyway, let's get to it and crack this thing open. So here's a repainted Classics Optimus Prime figure, and I think this looks beastly, man. I really love seeing this vac metal right here on the legs. I just think this is a very cool repaint. So to compare him to the original Classics figure right over here, thanks to Nan, I did a trade to get this guy. I had actually wanted this figure for a very long time. You can see he has blue tinted windows over here and a lot of yellow pieces. This guy only has a yellow piece like around the waist. You can see that this part of the knees right here is a little reminiscent of the G1 Optimus Prime. Same thing with the vac metal or the chrome and stuff that they have right over there. They kept the yellow eyes on this guy, which is pretty cool. He only has the Autobot logo on the left side right there, as he's supposed to have, from what I can remember. And then, yeah, I just really like the silver paint apps, and everything on this figure just looks really cool to me. There's nothing new on the sculpt of this figure at all, but the paint is different. This head sculpt is actually very similar to the original one. Big difference is being silver right up here. He does have some light piping going on, so it's a little bit weird. You can see that his eyes are painted yellow, but there is some clear plastic around the yellow sections. So as I hold this lamp over here, it kind of glows yellow like that, which, I don't know, I guess that looks okay. Not, you know, it doesn't really look amazing to me or anything like that, but I like the sculpted detail throughout this entire figure. I think it looks really cool. I think this is a very dope piece. These pieces on his arms, I think, are the biggest drawback, though, for his robot mode. You know, this has always been weird, but, you know, for the time this thing came out, it's really not too bad. And the legs look really dope with this color scheme. And here's looking at the back of the figure. Now, it does come with two guns. This guy right here counts as a gun. So you can have that on his back, or you could just have him holding it and it transforms, which is really neat. So you can just split this open and then swing this piece out right here. Then it has another piece that swings out, and then you can collapse that and fold that in, and there you go. And this is very simple, and it just plugs right into his hand right over there, and that's pretty good. Then compared to the original Classics Prime, you know, you can see this guy has silver paint on it and everything. This one does not. And then you also get this gun right over here, I mean, basically being G1 reminiscent with the all-black gun. Not too bad. But the original one did have silver right over here, which does make sense when you put him in his alt mode, because these will be the smokestacks. There's supposed to be a way where you can make him have shoulder cannons, I guess. You're supposed to just sneak this right here in this gap and then fold that over like that, so now you get Shoulder Cannon Prime. Oh wait, you're supposed to actually turn this around, and then Shoulder Cannon Prime. This guy has some decent articulation. You can move his head left and right. It can look up and down a little bit due to the transformation. His shoulders move outward, they rotate forward. He has a bicep swivel, bends at the elbow at 90 degrees, no wrist articulation. He doesn't have any waist articulation, but due to the transformation, he has this diaphragm articulation right over here, which does help. His hips move all the way outward, they kick forward. He bends at the knee. He has a knee rotation right there, and the ankles move down due to the transformation. I must say, so far, I haven't had this figure for very long, but the vac metal is holding up pretty well for me. And to the top of his head, Prime stands just under 7 inches tall. And here's another side-by-side comparison with the original Classics Prime. There he is with my G1 Prime holding the wrong gun. Here's Optimus compared to the Evolution 2-pack Bumblebee G1 figure. I think these go in great scale together. And then here he is next to the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. Alright, let's get this guy transformed. Will you take us away, Bumblebee? Alright, so first off, what you want to do is stick the arms outward over here, and then I like to rotate them up and rotate this up like so. Then there's this whole back section over here that you want to fold outward like that, and then that's going to allow some room for his head to go in. And then what we can do is rotate this whole top section 180 degrees, and then get this whole piece to flip out right here. So these wheels are connected together, and that's going to fold out and form the grill. Then we can get some work done on these, get these knee pads down here, get these feet pointing downward, and move the legs up like so, and then connect them. They have tabs right here that connect. And then this is actually the trickiest part of the transformation for me, actually, is getting these arms and everything. So you have this panel over here. You want to rotate that around, then get that swinging all the way outward, and then rotate it this way, and so it's going to actually form the side. And then you want to push the fist down like that, then do the same thing to the other side. You're basically going to try to make the side of the vehicle mode. And just keep in mind, with the screw sections facing upwards, you're going to swing this back and then collapse that in, and then do the same thing on this side over here, screw sections facing upwards, and then this will all tab into the side of these vac metal pieces, and get that locked in together, and then get this piece folded upwards, rotate this back around, and fold this in. Fold this in right there. It's kind of funny how this could just swing back. It's like, boom, hello. And the final step is taking the gun, splitting it apart right over here, fold these pieces inward, and then this is going to attach on the back. There's these two little holes right over here, and this guy has ports on him. There that goes. Now I can understand this could be an off-putting alt mode for Optimus Prime over here. He has this very modern cab going on, and it is different from what we're used to seeing the boxier versions of Optimus Prime. But I guess now with the movies have come out and everything, you know, it doesn't really matter. But I think this looks very cool. I like it. I like the yellow paint right over here, the vac metal on the grill and everything. This looks awesome. I like the choice of the clear plastic right here for the windshields and everything. I think this red piece right over here, which is actually a blue piece of plastic painted red, fits in pretty well with these other red pieces of plastic, so I think that matches very well. I like the silver going across over here. This piece is a little annoying, whatever. He does not have rubber tires, but I do like that they gave us silver paint apps right here for the hubcaps, and they do have some sculpted treads right there. And looking at the back of it, it's not too bad. So yeah, I think it's a pretty good alt mode, and it does roll very well. Yeah, roll Optimus, roll Optimus. I guess my biggest complaint though with this figure is that some of the silver is coming off right over here, and that happened like mid-transformation. I didn't even have anything hit that, you know. Same thing with this side over here. I was like, whoa, I didn't even do anything to this, and it's got some paint coming off of it. So this figure measures a little over 6 inches across and about 3.5 inches tall. And here's both Classics Optimus Prime figures. This is the original one right over here. You can see with the silver up top. I think this one actually does look a little bit better. I like it a lot. I mean, but they're both very cool. I think they're great figures, but yeah, this one's just a little cooler to me. Here he is next to Evasion Mode Optimus Prime and my G2 Optimus Prime, G1 remolded G2 Optimus anyway. But you can see the similarities over here. God, this one's so much bigger than this one right over here, right? So thanks again, Alfonso. I really like this figure a lot. He will take the place of my original Classics Prime. The Classics Prime will go into a bin, and I will hold on to it forever because of the sentimental value is through the roof. Anyway, I hope you guys liked my video. If you did, please hit the like button. Don't forget to leave a comment, subscribe, and check out tformers.com for the latest in Transformers news. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.
Gave it a spark. Welcome to articulated comic book art.
That's crispy.
Yeah, that doesn't really work too well.